last part is basically the case study that we have. We are going to show the interconnection that we have here in between Spain and France. It is a VSC technology based on MsC converters, so it's a bit combining more or less everything that we have explained today. So here you can see where's the interconnection. It's in the Spanish side. It is in Santa Llogaia, and it is connected to Baixas. It is not a really long connection. It is like 4.5 kilometers. So you have two different parallel connections there. You can see that there's exactly the same thing, and you will see on the layout. We have a video that I think that is quite interesting to see, because then you can see that everything is duplicated here. So just something interesting that it's not really detailed there, but here you can see it like a substation. The technology is from Siemens. So here you can see the dimensions of this whole thing. So here the number one is the power IGBT, the power substation where the MsC converter is built in. Here you can see that you have this is like symmetrical. You can see that there's a symmetry here, so everything is like done 2 times. Okay, so as you can see, you have this plus minus 320 kV DC. These are the power modules. Then you have this number 2, which are smaller, are the reactors. So they are quite small compared to, for example, the LCC filtering stuff needed, which is sometimes exactly the same size as the power conversion system. Then you have the cooling system, which sometimes we don't take into account these kind of things when we are designing power converters. And in my case, I always think about power electronics and IGBTs, thyristors, and all that stuff, but we forget completely about water-cooled things or even air-cooled things. And this, when you have to cool some stuff like that with, if it's a 1 gigawatt transmission and it has 1% of power, you have to, there's a lot of power losses there. So this is something to take into account. Then you have the control and protection room, which is this number 4. There's where everything where the controllers are built in. You have built-in controllers in each sub module that when you send the signals to switch on and off the IGBTs, they are on the sub module, but they have communications to everything. You have protections inside the converters communicated and other stuff like that. Also, auxiliary power supplies, and then start point reactors and insertion reactors, this 0.6, and then several power transformers. I think that in the video you can see it a bit better. This is like the schematic layout, and the real layout is this big. So here you can see that the thing is enormous. So it's something quite big. Okay, let's see if we can.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, of course.
The thing is that what was the reason on building this HVDC line? Because you are working in synchronous system with the France, yes? Mm-hmm. And the distance is not so big. No. So what was the reason?
I think that one of the reasons was that they had to cross the Pyrenees, and they didn't want to do it with an overhead line, so they had to. I mean, I think that there was a pressure of the European Commission, and there were some people forcing to do them like an underground cable.
But there are AC cables also.
Sorry?
But there are AC cables also.
For an underground cables, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for I know, but for underground cables, at some point, I think that they had two main ideas. One was to test this new technology, so they were pressed to use that new technology, VSC-HVDC. That was one important reason. I think that the European Commission wanted to do it like this, and then I think that it was not sure if it's cost effective, but they wanted, if they want to do it underground to do the underground transmission, I think that HVDC probably was the more
Oh,
the best solution. But yeah, you could probably do that. I mean, I was in when they were planning this stuff like a few years ago. It was in a room with the guys from Red Electric and all that, and other people, and they were stating that this I think that it has been like 7 times more expensive or something like that for that. And if you know, they had to do it, they were a bit, I don't know if pressed, but there was some ideas.
Political reasons?
So yeah, could be. I don't know. I was not there, so I'm not really sure. But they were saying something like that. Yeah. Okay. Any other question about it? Okay. Let's try to play this video because I think that it.